Thank you, President Aramadou. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, proud family members, and Trident graduates. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce our student speaker for today's commencement ceremony, Sergeant Major Alan E. Thomas, Jr. Sergeant Major Thomas brings with him a record of honorable military service, having been awarded multiple distinguished military honors in recognition of his outstanding contributions and commitments. Currently, as the Senior Enlisted Advisor for the Expeditionary District, he manages a brigade-level unit with thousands of military personnel, expeditionary civilian workforce, and contractors. Sergeant Major Thomas earned a Master's of Arts in Education with a concentration in Adult Education and Training from Trident, graduating summa cum laude with a 4.0 GPA. During his studies, he was inducted into the National Professional Association and Honor Society for Educators in recognition of his academic excellence and commitment to advancing the field of adult learning. In addition to his academic credentials, he is a certified project management professional, underscoring his expertise in strategic planning and operational execution. Due to his exceptional leadership and contributions, Sergeant Major Thomas has received numerous honors, including the 2017 Indiana American Legion Military Person of the Year out of 84,000 members, the 2016 Bronze de Fleury Medal from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and the Order of St. Maurice Centurion from the U.S. Army National Infantry Association and the Chief of Infantry. His leadership was also recognized with other meritorious service medals for outstanding performance. Sergeant Major Thomas is a strong advocate for education and workforce development. He was instrumental in establishing the DoD Starbase at his armory, providing STEM-focused educational experiences for youth. Alan hopes to continue serving Indiana and the broader military community through educational outreach, public policy advocacy, and mentorship. His time at Trident has been transformational in refining his vision for post-military impact. Today, Alan speaks not just as a graduate, but as a voice for every student who dared to dream, who persevered through the pressure, and who is now ready to step boldly into the future. So please join me in welcoming to the stage, with pride and applause, your 2025 Trident graduation student speaker, Sergeant Major Alan E. Thomas, Jr.
Good afternoon to the faculty, graduates, families, and honored guests. As I stand here today, I feel deeply humbled and honored to represent this graduating class. Each of us has arrived at this moment through our own paths. Paths marked by sacrifice, growth, and a commitment to becoming the best versions of ourselves. My journey has been guided by the spirit of service inspired by my grandfather. He was a World War II veteran who went on to earn his PhD in child psychology and then spent over 30 years in the education system shaping the lives of young people. He always said, it's not always about the big things, because sometimes the little things have the biggest impact. Those words stayed with me throughout my military career and my studies here at Trident. Completing this degree while deployed in the Middle East, traveling to over 17 different countries, and leading a $1.2 billion in construction projects for the United States Army Corps of Engineers was no small task. I submitted discussion boards while connected to Starlink and bunkers and wrote papers at 3 a.m. because that was the only window we had without signal jamming. There were nights when rockets passed overhead and uncertainty of each task was a stark reminder of the environment that we were in. Yet throughout all this, the mission and my education remained steady, because my grandfather taught me every small step mattered. Many of us balanced late-night assignments, family commitments, full-time jobs, and unexpected life challenges. Trident empowered us to rise above those obstacles through unmatched flexibility, unwavering support, and their commitment to creating a 100% online accessible and mission-driven learning environment which enabled us to move forward without any regard to our location. I want to thank my family for the unwavering support and sacrifices. To the Indiana National Guard and the United States Army Corps of Engineers, your trust and encouragement fueled this journey. Throughout this program, I learned valuable lessons such as consistency beats intensity every day, and who you are becoming is more important than who you were. These ideas shaped how I approach both my coursework and my service. Trident didn't just provide us with academic knowledge, it strengthened our character. It taught us that failure is success in progress, as Albert Einstein once said, and reminded us that what we are not changing, we are choosing. We all have proven that struggle is a biological requirement for greatness, and today is a proof of that collective strength. Our current situation is not our final destination. It is a launch pad. We are all called to be the gravity and not the orbit in our communities and careers, and to lift the way for others along the way. Remember, if it can happen to one, it can happen to many. And if it can happen to many, it can happen to any. Your achievements today are not just personal victories. They are beacons that light the path for others. There's another principle I have carried with me in my military and academic life. Imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. Too often, we wait for the perfect plan, the perfect timing, the perfect confidence before we act. But actual progress is built on the courage forward, even when conditions are not ideal. We are living proof that action, even when imperfect, moves closer to impact. As we step forward, let us not trip over something behind us. Let us remember that our no protects our yes, and our no needs no explanation. And finally, remember, the family you are creating is more important than the family that you come from. Thank you, Trident, for giving us the tools, the platform, and the belief to redefine what is possible. Thank you to my fellow graduates. Your courage, your resilience, together we have shown that no matter the battlefield, whether in life, in education, or in distant shores, we can all emerge stronger. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Let us continue to lead with purpose, serve with humility, and become the leaders our communities need. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant Major Thomas, and congratulations.